Doom Legends, Doom Zero, and today I'm going to be explaining the best, and by best, I mean the best in my opinion, base spots. Now then, to start off, say, I don't know, I spawned in here. Break this tree. I spawned in here, basically, yes, sorry. Spawned in here, grab that tree, and then I realized, oh no, it's a, PvP server. I'm like, what am I going to do? I realized, and if you're in PvP and PvE, easiest thing you can do is make a mountain home. One, because it's super good and you can get a lot of space with it, and two, let me just get sand block. I think it's coarse. No, coarse dirt. It's just dirt. Then I just fill it up with dirt, and bada bing, bada boom, it's completely and utterly basically invisible. Of course, I suggest you get that, do that until you have like iron, and then once you have iron and that kind of stuff, and you have like that kind of stuff, make sure to smelt a lot of sand because you're gonna need a good amount of glass. It doesn't really matter what type of glass, but either way. And then once you do that, find a suitable location. Like you could renovate, like if you see a shipwreck, you could renovate it as long as it's down enough underwater. You could renovate something like that. Or if you just want to do it yourself, you can easily just do it yourself. Because if you go, you could just go boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Or you could do it in a more advanced way, like to make it like this, like boom, 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 boom. As you can see, in a more advanced manner. It doesn't really matter how you do that. Do it until you get on elytra. Because once you get on elytra, you can, I just get quartz. So, say that I've got the benefits of this, of the mountain one, is that you're invisible, and the benefits for this one is that it's immune to TNT. Now then, the final one, which in my opinion is kind of the most safe, but not really, to be fair, unless you make it of like obsidian or something, then it may actually be kind of safe, We'll undo this may take a little while. And as I'm saying, you just go up here, and if you build up to build height, which would definitely be my suggested method, because if you build up to build height with the newest update, they've made it so then you can go higher than the old sky barrier, old sky limit to be exact. So yes, 320 blocks to be exact. So now you can have 3 height, it really just depends what you want, and just have a simple base design, or amazing base design, whichever one you really want, and let me just build a simple wall. So just say like I'm a raider, and I like, oh, okay, I want to, blow this, find a nice little base in the sky, and I want to blow it up. So, or destroy it or something like that. So, what do? Well, what does the dude decide to do? He tries to place it over here. But you have to make sure that it's this high. Make sure it's all the way up to build height, because then they can't build up here. And if they do that, and try to blow it up, but do be warned, they can place blocks underneath it, so if you can place like lava or something, so then only time it can actually happen. And if we go all the way down, as you can see, I'm already on the ground, and I'm like, What is that in the sky? Well, if it wasn't for this giant pillar, I wouldn't actually have a clue. So, in my opinion, once you get in a light tray, you can just fly all the way up there. And bada bing, bada boom. Well, I'm sure it might take a while. And if you do it way far away from spawn, you'll have a less likely chance of, not really less likely, but, less likely chance of getting blown up. Of course, you've always got to have a, escape plan, like, say someone, like, broke in, and you're there, and you have to escape. Make it, either you can have a nether portal, or you could have a self-destruct sequence. I suggest you maybe put TNT underneath your base and put all your available stuff in an ender chest. Or, even better idea, once you know someone's coming, put them in shulker, put all your stuff in shulker boxes, and then put it in your ender chest. And then, what you need to do is make sure you have an ender chest on you, run to the nether, then bada bing, bada boom, not bada bing, bada boom, but easy as that, you've got yourself a whole entire new, or if you can have the underwater one and all that kind of stuff. Because unless you have a conduit, which I don't suggest using for the underwater one, because it makes it so then I'm pretty sure it makes it easy for you to mine underwater. So yeah. And as you can probably see somewhere, God damn it, I can't space for whatever. Anyway, as I was saying, the underwater bases are immune to explosions, and if you make it of a hard material to break, it's even less likely to be destroyed. And if you don't know, like you find somewhere with a flooded place like here, you could renovate this mountain into an underwater base, basically. If you found it, or you could dig underneath it and make like an underwater hideout or something. It's really up to you what you do. I'm only giving the spots, not the designs. Of course, if you'd like me to do a design video, I will do that for you. Anyway, Doom Legion, sign for not posting, and I'll see you later. Ta-ta!